We gonna make it. Boxing King Media, powered by BYD. We're out here in the Dorchester Hotel, posh fancy place. Been struggling to get Johnny down at the BYD showroom for the last few episodes, but I pinned you down here in London. How you doing, Johnny?
I'm all right. And you know what, BYD, big you up, BYD. We'll get something in. We'll do something over the next couple of weeks. I know it's been mad busy. Everybody's been away. I'm good. You know what? I actually boxed here back in the day. I boxed here back in the day, and then I also boxed at the Albert Hall in 1990. That meant Lauren was 5 and Natasha was 15. I love this place. It's so iconic, the Dorchester. You've got a girl from Wales and a girl from Liverpool boxing in London. And I think it's a really, really good bill. I was just speaking to Mick Hennessy because I saw Francesca around.
Before you talk about the event, I didn't even know you boxed here. I'm actually quite curious about that now, because to me this looks like a really posh hotel. It's not going to be cheap to even stop here, so let alone put an event on it. So just tell me a little bit about this event when you boxed here. Did you win?
Yeah, I won. Gypsy Carmen, it was who I boxed, and it was like a dinner show, and really those old school dinner shows. And man, I sat there smoking at the table, and we're fighting like the hired help. But it's changed a lot now, and Gypsy George Carmen I boxed, and I can remember getting the call on the day of the fight. We were cementing Brendan's backyard, and he said, "I've got your fight. Go home and get your shots." Drove down to London. That was it. The fight was on. It was funny though.
That's mad. So you got the call on the day to fight in the Dorchester.
The day of the fight, they needed someone to step in, so stepped in and got the win.
Did you by any chance get a room to stop here for the night as well?
Oh, you drove down. You got paid out, drove back, and whoever was in the car, you bought everybody food at the service station. Things are different now, man. So no, we didn't stay down.
What did you get paid for that?
I think I got something like, I know my first pay was £190. That was the first professional fight. I think I got about 500 quid.
Not bad. It's probably £500 a night to stop here anyway now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. So, with Brendan, he was, even though he should have been on 25%, what he'd do is say, whoever box has to buy all the food for everybody at the service station, and that was the cut, which was really nice, which was really cool.
Well, that's a great, interesting story. I love to get the ins and outs of stuff like that. But we'll talk a little bit about this card. If you have to get cut short, we'll continue after the presser. So you mentioned it there, a lady from Wales and a lady from Liverpool boxing in London. So just kind of tell us, why do you think it sells in London, this?
It sells because it's International Women's Day or week, I think. And the whole card is packed with female talent here from the UK, bar Fran Hennessy, which I don't understand why so far. It might change. Caroline Dubois on. It's just Karis is on. It's a good show, and you know for a fact it's going to inspire, motivate other young females coming through, and empowered women coming through, saying, look at this amazing show that we're putting on. I expect it to be a good show, because I think in female boxing you either got really good or not too good. There's no in between, so the in between is getting filled up now, and that's where you start to see some really good fights.
Who is the favourite in this fight, do you think, Tasha and Lauren Price?
It's hard because you've got a young lioness. There she is, young lioness against the older lioness. Lauren is fighting so Natasha is fighting a younger version of herself, because Natasha was once Lauren. You know, that hunger, that desire, that attitude, that appetite. Now Natasha has the experience, and she's got to try and tame the young lioness, and so that's why it's so intriguing, because one has the experience, one has the youth, but both of them are very, very good fighters.
And then I never thought I'd see Ben Shalom and Frank Warren working together. We've got Raven Chapman fighting Karis.
You know what? I'd put this down to Riyadh season, because he's made all the promoters, he's not there together, and saying this is business. And I do believe if Turkey never did that in the first place, it would never have happened.
We're going to continue this after the presser. All right, speak to you in a bit.
Yeah.
We gonna make it.